That's why you would add these. So I got ahead of myself. All right, so for the first network, you add these over here in the third octet. That gives you 15. So 15 and 0 is 172.16.15 dot what? If you add all these up, 255. Which then, if you've reached the maximum, okay, 15.255 over here, well, this flips over 16, and then this resets back to 0. Just like if we were incrementing by 16. You see? It's like a check and balance type thing. So now we got 16 plus 15, third octet, that's 31. 172.16.31, fourth octet, 0, fourth octet, 255. Just by looking at this right here, you can say, my broadcast is 31.255. It's reached the maximum. So this flips over this guy to 32, resets that to 0. Your next network is 32.0. If you were to increment by 16, well, 16 and 16 is 32. You see how that works? You just got to see where you're working. That is it. And again, if you want to get the broadcast, 32 plus who? 15 is what? 47. So you got 47 on the third octet. These do not change. They remain. All right? Okay. How many networks you have? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. So you actually have 64 networks with a couple 100,000 hosts on each network, okay? Obviously, in a school, they're going to make you do the math. So you just, you can't use a calculator, so pencil and paper, okay? If you go inside a Prometric Center to take your certification exam, you're not going to get a question like this ever, okay? So don't worry about it. But just so you know that the concept is the same. What is our focus now? The second octet. I just drew a line, right? So what's our bit value? 1, 2, 4. So we increment by. This concept does not change for IP version 4. IP version 6, whole new story, okay? And you only subnet in the network ID portion of the address, okay? You don't host ID, nothing. You do nothing with that. It's all on the subnet portion of the network side of the address. But for IPv4, this is it. It's the same concept. It's the line. Draw the line, find how you increment all the way down. And again, they're not going to make you do anything like that. They're going to give you an address that's already subnetted, and they're going to ask you what's the range, what's the broadcast, what's the network that it belongs to, things of that nature. But you still need to do this so you can find out. Because if I pick an address, hey, the 10.0.1.52 is in what network? Well, it's in the 0 network. The 10.6.8.100. But again, follow the concept. Draw the line. After a while, this becomes second nature. Just by looking at a mask, you'll know what's going on. And remember, that is the key to subnetting in